It's really been a minute, and I'm so cold because like we're dying, everybody. We're dying. We're all dying. The world, the world is just a mess, and we're dying. And it's cold, and I got this ghetto covered as a curtain, and I'm so cold, but I already ordered a chai latte, a iced chai latte, and I should have got a hot chocolate because I'm that cold and my fingers feel like they're about to fall off. But that's my fault. That's my fault. I was literally outside in the cold when I ordered that iced chai because that brain does not work, and there's a lot of people with brains that are not properly working. And then I look and I think about how I feel like my brain is inadequately functioning sometimes, right? And then I see these people watching AI fruit videos. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I see these people talking to talking to Chat GPT like it's a real person, and I'm like, oh. And then I see these people reading tweets, talking to others, and basically not being able to do it. Basically, I see people that are functionally illiterate every day. People that have no idea what's going on around them every single day. And they're using ChatGPT, and they're watching AI videos, and they're saying this: we have to get with the times. Like, it's already here. Like, I can't avoid it. It's in everything. Um, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. All right, yo. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I think my brain works. I think my brain works. I genuinely think I think my brain works more than I think my brain works. And part of that is probably because I was in a academic environment for my entire schooling up until college, which I dropped out. I'll go back. I'm going back. Not I'll go. I am going. But back, cuz I love learning. And that's how I know like my brain is intact. My brain is intact and it works. And on top of that, I'm always learning and I'm always growing and I'm not doing anything to melt my brain out of my ears. These people, these people around us, and it's more people than I would like to admit. It's more people than I would like to admit, and it actually makes me very sad. It makes me so sad. It's so many people in this world, and it's more than I would like to admit, that whose brains don't work. They don't work. And I saw somebody on Twitter, and they were like, some people don't think for themselves. And like I've always agreed with that, but I think like obviously you need both in a world. You need people that like everybody has to work, right? There's some people like everybody can't be an entrepreneur, but these people with their brains melting out of their ears, these people with AI brains, these people that talk to ChatGPT every day or more than I ever have. I've literally never talked to ChatGPT, and there's people saying you can't avoid it. That's news to me. I've been avoiding it. I even like if I'm looking something up quick on Google, I won't like do the minus AI thing. But if I'm looking like to research something, to learn about something on I'm seeing my reflection in my glasses and it bother me. But if I'm looking up something to learn something, I'm gonna put the little what I'm looking for minus AI. I don't want the AI to pop up. And I'm getting sick and tired of looking up animals and the first thing that pops up is not the little Google Wiki um thing. Like you know what I mean. It's not that. It's something else. And it's getting on my nerves. Like, I'm trying to figure out what a bamboo rat is. Why in the world are you showing me a AI? If you don't put the picture of that rat and its lifespan and its genus and its everything, if you don't put that on there, if you don't put it, it's a critically endangered on there, and stop showing me that AI, I don't want to see that. So yes, I've been avoiding AI. I don't know why these people like there's certain types of AI that you can't avoid, but it's obviously not the same. Like, let me calm down because it's really like I'm worried. I'm worried about the future. I'm worried about the people. I'm worried about the people. I'm worried about the children. I'm worried about everybody. I'm worried about the old people. Like, I'm so like old people are finished. I'm sorry. Old people are completely finished. But I'm just like what was I even saying? I literally completely just forgot. And that's why I'm like, yo, my brain has to, I have to elevate the capacity of my brain, or like my thinking skills or whatever. But here I am surrounded by people that just like don't get it. They not even don't get it, but they don't think, they don't even use their brain. Their brain is off. But maybe it's empty in there. Maybe they don't even have a brain. Maybe inside of their head, you're gonna cut their heads open, and it's actually gonna be just like a little Chat GPT AI icon in there, and that's it. Like I use Twitter, right? I get mad when I'm on Twitter and I accidentally click that little Grok thing, and I be getting mad because Grok. Sorry, that was nasty. I know you heard that, but Grok on Twitter or whatever automatically translates everything now. And I miss when it was Google Translate. I don't care if that was AI or whatever. I understand that there's different types of AI. And because I understand that, I'm not 100% against AI. But generative AI, yo, like, it's gotta go. And then I'm starting to, like, just say, like, all the benefits that AI could have, you have to abandon, you have to just abandon it, because I'm like, do the benefits outweigh the cons? If the benefit of AI will be helping doctors with early detection of cancer, or making tedious work, like doing the tedious work for a person and not taking their job, and not helping people write essays, helping people write tweets. Y'all are using AI to write a tweet. Your fingers don't work, your brain don't work. Like what are we doing? What are we doing seriously? I genuinely think that if the whole AI thing, if we're gonna be like, yeah, we have to use AI to advance society or whatever, and that AI is supposed to be useful for something, if AI is useful for something, um then we need some regulations. Because obviously, that's what humans are supposed to do. Humans have just been made to advance. That's what humans have done literally from point A to now. We've just been advancing and advancing and advancing and advancing. So I obviously don't want that to stop. I don't want that to stop. But what I was saying, my food came, so I had to get it. But what I was saying is, like, on the topic, like, I don't want humans to, like, stop advancing. That's not something that I want to happen. That's not something I want to happen. But I don't want it to happen if AI is going to be, like, the thing. Like, I don't want that to happen. Like, on the topic of the weather, sorry, this is my straw to my chai. And speaking of straws, like, here's some advancement stuff. Paper straws, they tried paper straws, that junk was trash. Now they've been giving out these biodegradable whatever straws that aren't paper, but they're not plastic. Yeah, I'm pro that. Or, like, it says you can recycle them, so I don't know what it is. It says it's good for the environment. I don't know what it is, but the bamboo and whatever those straws are, I'm pro that. Now, if you are on the East Coast, you know what this is, but no free advertisements. play. But in all seriousness, I don't want to stop evolving. I don't want humans to stop improving, because you can improve the quality of life and you can do better things. Like, okay, the Industrial Revolution, right? Like, that improved, though. We're gonna start all the way from the beginning. First, we was hunters and gatherers, okay? That's like, and not to say that those were not societies. It was hunter and gatherer societies. I don't like people trying to say that these people were like that ancient humans were like severely under advanced and like didn't have society and all that. Like, no. You can't be a hunter and gatherer with like two people. That's not gonna work. Somebody's gonna end up dying. Like, you can't reproduce in that type of environment. So yes, hunters and gatherers had a form of society. They didn't have modern civilization, no, but they had a society that worked, and it was balanced, and they were nomadic, and they went with the times. And you know, people still exist that way. Yes. And then agriculture. Why did we do agriculture? Because people stopped moving around. They settled by water. That's the key. Water, the key to life, basically, right? And water does a lot of things. And agriculture does a lot of things. And we was in an agricultural society for so long. So long, basically. And when you're settled, there's things that you can start to do. You can start. I've been arguing with vegans too, so it's been getting on my nerves. It's been AI and vegans, and I don't have anything against veganism, but humans are omnivores. We're not meant to just eat non-meat products, non-animal products. Like, you can do it, obviously, but that's not the lifestyle for everybody. And some of them are really crazy. They tried to say that because I think it's okay for people to eat meat, that I was pro-slavery. I will make a separate video about this. But anyways, so humans, they do agriculture. The way we're doing agriculture right now is abundant, yes. The problem with the industry right now is that it's being used only for profit and not to feed people. It's only, we have surplus of everything. Surplus of everything, but we only want to give it to the people that'll pay. Now, the people in the world that could afford the surplus of everything is less than the people that can't. It's just less. India has like a billion people, and so does China. And honestly, China is the best example of this modern history situation. Like, China literally went from like, I don't even know what. Well, I'm not even gonna say. I mean, you know what? It went from a developing country to developed. Now, like all places, there's still, because China. I want to go to China one day, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But like, honestly, I might have to be Chinese one day. I might not be able to get citizenship, but I'm gonna have to be in China one day, because I'm not staying in America in its current state. But that's a conversation for a different day. And anyways, yeah, but it's just, and I want to say in 50 years, China went from nothing to world superpower. Like, that happened. That happened. And that doesn't happen without humans constantly progressing and finding new ways to do something. Like, if you have a country under embargo and all of that, they're going to try their best to advance. Cuba doesn't have like some of the best doctors in the world or whatever, without adapting. That's what humans do. Humans adapt. And you want to give them the best abilities to do that. And if AI is going to do that, then I'm not going to be against AI. But I will be against AI if the cost of AI, like the pro of AI is maybe possibly having a better future, and the con of AI is having a worse future. Like we're at a split path. We're at a crossroads right now. And we have to decide which way to take. And it's looking like we're going down the path where we're going to have AI doing all the people's jobs, and humans are going to just be like, I don't even know. What jobs could we do if AI is doing everything? I don't know. We're going to just be like, I can't even think of it. It's just, we're going to have people. I'm going to be wherever the people break off. I'm going to break off from society with all the people that know how to read, because the AI talks too. So since the AI talks now, and like the people are going to be like, they don't even have to read it no more. So we're going to have a generation of people, like, because there's grown people. People older than me using AI for everything, talking to it, and making their decisions off of what the AI says, not using their brains. So that's adult people. Adult people now in the United States, literacy rates are already low. That is just gonna make it worse. Like that does not help anything. Like there's like being able to talk to AI, because at the very least, before the AI could talk, you had to be able to read to use it. Now that the AI can talk, you don't have to be able to read to use it, which means children. I'm of the mind that right now the only way to help future generations, because Gen Alpha still has a chance, but they'll be behind. But like the generation my kids will be in, which I don't know what would be Gen Beta. That's whack. Betas. My kids are gonna be betas. That's so crazy. But but the generation my kids will be in, it needs to be. You have to put elementary school back to paper. You just learn differently on paper. I still know I learn better on paper. That's why I read physical books. It's hard for me to read. It's hard for me to pay attention and to retain information if I'm not like actively holding something and or actively writing. Like I'm not a note taker. I don't study, but I took notes. Like if I'm reading my little textbook for my class, I was taking the notes. And children in Gen Alpha are way behind, mostly because elementary schools have gone fully electronic. They barely do things that are not on a computer. And that's really disturbing, especially because they don't even do computer lab anymore. So these kids don't know how to type. They don't know how to type, but they're doing everything on the computer. They don't really know how to read, but they're doing everything on the computer. And you're also confused why they have delayed like handwriting and their fine motor skills are not as good. Because you got them typing, they type in like this. They type like this on the computer. Like, come on now, we got to use all our fingers. But that's just not schools though. It's also parents. Parents, ooh, I used my wrong finger. I gotta snooze my alarm. I gotta snooze my alarm. Sorry. I just have my hands all, I've been doing all types of trifling stuff in this video. But, but it's also parents. Parents have been academically neglecting their children and just handing them phones. Now we got a bunch of kids just watching AI videos all day, every day. And there's nothing you can do because we don't have any standards for parenting besides the very, very, very extreme forms of abuse. But that's a conversation for a different time. Now, if you see me in like 10 years and I'm like a children's rights advocate, just know Like if I ran for president in my dictatorship, yeah, parenting, y'all, we gonna put some standards, legal standards, some mandatory visits, some mandatory evaluations. And part of that, if your parents are illiterate, we're gonna teach your parents how to read. I'm tired of people thinking it's okay. I won't say the quote because I don't say the R word, but I forgot who this man was, but my mayor was in the back of this video and he was laughing. But if it takes a village to raise these kids, what are you supposed to do if the village is not mentally there? The village don't got it. The village don't have the village doesn't have the capacity to raise the children. So what do? You fix up that village. You gotta step in. You have to step in. And I'm tired of people acting like you're not supposed to step in for kids. You are. You are. But this video is about AI. But you see how many things are connected? Everything's connected. Everything's connected and everything matters. And AI is on the path we are on the path of destruction if the reliance on AI is the current reliance, making AI swap videos, using ChatGPT every day, not using your brain, not writing, not doing anything with your own mind. Yeah. Not thinking for yourself. Like I said before, there's people that are meant to do more things. You need people to go the extra mile. There's going to be people that are fit to do that. And there's people that are just fit to listen to a couple directions and do the job. Those are valuable people. In an ant colony, you got the people that are just working. And you got the soldier ants that go out on the front lines and make sure everything's good while the workers are working. Everybody's trying to be soldier ants when they're worker ants. Like, it's okay to be a worker ant. Like, it's really okay to be a worker ant. And you will know which one you are. Because you'll think with your own brain to the fullest capacity that you can. It will continue to search knowledge. And don't... I think a worker ant can become a soldier ant. But we're in a balance. Everybody doesn't desire something so big and crazy in life. We're in a capitalist society, you're forced to think in that way. And if the soldier ants aren't the ones helping the worker ants, it's the AI ant. It's a fake ant telling the workers what to do. And now the whole colony done fell apart because nobody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then the worker ants lose their job because then they get replaced by AI worker ants. So the soldier ants got replaced by AI, and then the worker ants got replaced by AI, and now we just got an evil queen at the top. That's the capitalist class. That's the 1%ers. The 1% is the evil queen. But even then, the queen needs everybody to live. Oh. So, evil queen, if your whole colony is AI ants, and you let all your real ants go, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because you need the real ants. But whatever. Whatever. This is all to say that if AI doesn't figure us, if we have to figure so much stuff out, and it's getting scary. Like, we have to figure out our reliance on oil. We got to figure out, because that climate change stuff is getting crazy. I'm freezing cold. It's March. We are almost in April, and it's freezing cold. That's freezing cold. It was 80 degrees. That was freezing again. It was freezing, 80, freezing. That's not going to work going into April. April is supposed to be 75, 50 at the coldest. It's not supposed to be freezing. Freezing, 80, freezing, 80, freezing, 80, freezing. It's not working for me. I'm cold. I'm cold, and then I'm hot, and I'm cold again, and it's making me sick, especially because the pollen is out. So the pollen content is high. but it's like cold enough to where I didn't feel like maybe it would affect me. And now I'm all sinused up. But yes, that's all to say. Like, I just want the best for everybody. And if the best for everybody is no AI, then that's what I want. But I know that's not gonna happen. So we gotta figure something out, y'all. We gotta figure something out because I can't live in a world with people that are not that are just empty shells of people. Like I feel like they have no anything, no personality, no nothing. They're just watching AI videos and post. Like I block if I see an AI video, whoever posted it, I block them. Because I know you're not watching a video of some lady doing flips on the Stairmaster. Flips on the Stairmaster and you posting it, asking what she working out for. No, you're getting blocked. I know you're not posting a video of an old lady getting shot with a bazooka, a water cannon or something, and asking me and saying, oh my gosh, what's going on? No, you're getting blocked. And if I see you post another light skinned strawberry having an affair with a curiously something eggplant or banana, you're getting blocked. And I'm doing it on everything. I can't stand it anymore. It's so dumb. It is literally so dumb and it's making me so mad. And everybody, I don't get it. I literally don't get it. It's like the worst thing ever. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's just like society is gone. We're gone, y'all. We're gone. We're finished.